Welcome and thanks for being here at Sculpt Pilates. I'd like to welcome Jasmine Jones, our up and coming 200th class member. And I'm so happy to have her at the studio. Jazz is just one of those people that comes in and lights up the space just by the sheer presence of her. And then you add her mother to the mix. Undeniable dynamite. Okay. So thanks for being here, Jazz.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, I'd love to hear a little bit more about your story before I dig deeper into some questions. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
For sure. I was born and raised in Detroit. I'm a proud Detroiter.
Nice.
I just finished my PhD last year in educational psychology, and I'm so happy to be done. Also, I work as a user experience researcher, and that means that I just do research on websites and apps for an insurance company. I've been there for a little over 3 years, and I'm super involved in my community. I love going to church, hanging out with the little kiddos there, and I also love Pilates. That's why I'm here.
So fascinating, that job of yours. Is it user experience?
Yes, user experience researching.
Huh. To have a PhD and to practice it based on is behavioral science?
Yes.
Ah, very
Yes.
nice.
Mhm.
So is it predictive behavioral science?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I know as far as with my work, I'm focused on making sure that the experience is the best for our customers and for users that come to our website.
Amazing.
So sometimes there may be some unpredictability, but that's good. That just means that we need to helm on the reins and get a chance to make the experience better.
Very nice. So I wanted to thanks for sharing your story with us, and wanted to kind of dig a little bit more into your wellness and self-care routine.
For sure.
Okay, so tell us what led you to Pilates. That's my first question, and then I have many more to come.
For sure. So honestly, I saw Lori Harvey was into Pilates, and she has a nice shape. So I was like, I think I want to get into that too. It took me a while to come to Sculpt Pilates because I was doing a lot of research trying to figure out what exactly is Pilates, how would this benefit my body, and then I finally saw Sculpt Pilates on Google, and I said, okay, I want to go. I was really interested in going to a Pilates studio in Detroit because I live in Detroit and I wanted to support the city. I came, Dre was my first teacher.
Not
And
Dre.
Yes, my very first teacher on a Saturday afternoon, and he made me feel very comfortable. And then the next time I came, my mom came with me, and we've been coming ever since November of 2024. So it's been a few
Amazing.
years. So super excited still to come to Pilates, even though sometimes the workouts can be very difficult, but I push through and get a chance to see myself get stronger too.
Let me tell you, thanks to Lori Harvey, Tayana Taylor,
Yes.
okay, okay, they really opened up a Kerry Washington.
Oh yes, for sure.
They really opened up awareness
Mhm.
for reformer Pilates, and
Yes.
I just thank you. Okay, thank you, Hollywood. And so now Pilates, would you consider Pilates as part of your fitness and wellness routine now?
Oh yes, for sure. I try to come at least 3 times a week,
Hmm.
and before I wasn't working out at all. So I went from not working out at all to coming 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah, I like to go in the morning, come in the morning because I after work I feel like okay I will probably just go to sleep after work. So I like to just get up early, enjoy the workout, and then go on about my day. It's a great start to the day.
Very fun. And I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I was looking for something and I found Pilates to just really
Mhm.
align with my body and how I want to move. And
Mhm.
that's how I fell in love with Pilates. So,
For sure.
yeah, I think people gravitate to this movement based on how they actually want to move their body.
Mhm.
And then all of the things, welcoming environment, challenging workouts come into play, and you just keep coming back.
It gets addictive.
Yeah, I'm
For
telling
sure.
you, I agree
It's a
with
good
you.
addiction.
It really is. So, speaking of your rhythms in life, what
Mhm.
has kept you grounded?
I do a lot of prayer.
Hmm.
I read the Bible a lot. Also, my family and friends keep me grounded. I really enjoy getting a chance to spend time with them, and just being able to be myself. So I like that all of those things encompass help me with my wellness and get a chance to stay grounded as well.
Yeah, it sounds like a well-rounded, place for you to exist.
For sure.
Yeah. Is there a non-negotiable for you that you do as part of your daily rhythm?
Prayer, I would say. Yeah, I can't go a day without prayer, I would say. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Okay. I agree. It's that spiritual grounding, it's talking to God.
Yes.
It's just letting him know, here I am.
Mm-hmm.
What's up for today?
Exactly.
No, I love that. And what's curious, if I were to open your purse, what would I find in there?
Okay, so I just put some gum in there. So gum, my asthma medicine, my inhaler,
Uh-huh.
my wallet, and usually like a scrunchie or a headband, since I can just kind of throw that in and go to Pilates.
Okay, so that's the thing that you always have to have, right?
Yes.
Is your scrunchie. Nice. All right. And what are you reading any books right now?
Oh yes, right now I'm reading Fiber Fueled. So I am very
What is it called again?
Fiber Fueled.
Okay.
I'm very interested in getting my nutrition together.
Uh-huh.
So I've learned that there's been a heavy rotation on protein, but not enough fiber. Over 90% of people in America are fiber deficient. And so when you get more fiber in your diet, that helps your gut biome, and it also helps with weight loss. It helps with making your skin look really nice. There's a lot of benefits. So right now, I wasn't planning on doing this year, but I'm leaning more into a plant-based diet since learning about fiber.
Huh. Okay. Pop quiz. Top 5 fiber foods.
They're all greens.
Oh, really?
All greens.
No way.
Collard greens, chard, kale, of course, spinach. They're all, I just listened to this on my audiobook yesterday, but they're all, actually the top 10 are greens.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I do love those vegetables, so I'm okay.
For sure.
Okay, I'll work on incorporating fiber into my diet. I'm still trying to get to that green smoothie, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with green smoothies.
Yes, you are. And it's so inspiring to see in your story. I'm just not there yet. I'm trying to get to my protein stability then incorporate the rest.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So I want to segue into just, being in the space that I know you, and I know the kind of the work that you do, and it's so impressive that in that group of team that you have at your place of work. First of all, you guys are all PhD holders. You're the youngest PhD holder in that group.
Yes.
And you're in such a unique position of intersection of education, IT, including AI, I'm sure, and just different components. How are you unique? And when I say unique in that space, I mean a woman of color, represented in a space where maybe most men would thrive. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, that's a great question. So I can count on my hand how many Black women are in my department and also on my team.
So one hand or two hands?
One.
Oh, okay.
Yes, just one. But what I do like about getting a chance to work in that space is that we all collectively come together, the Black women, like we'll have meetings to talk about our experiences at State Farm, just to try to check in, like, okay, this was kind of weird. Am I overthinking it, or is this something else? And it's been super helpful for me. I know one of my mentors is an African American. She's a Black woman. She lives in Atlanta. I work remote, so I'm the only person in Detroit, but she lives in Atlanta. She's been helping me to just navigate the space, navigate the company, and it's beautiful. I love it.
I love hearing women talk about someone else mentoring them, someone else coaching them, developing them into the person that they've become. So that's their legacy building,
Yes.
right? And I asked you this same question in terms of how are you building your legacy? I know you're very young, but you know there's always that opportunity, space, and time that maybe it's time to like pour into your community.
Oh yeah.
And how does that look like for you?
Yeah. So I'm very involved in my church, and I work specifically with the little girls at church, helping them to learn more about the Bible, getting a chance to just hear them talk about their day, give them some mentorship. So I pour into my community through my church. And a lot of times they'll tell me things, but they won't tell their parents things. So of course I have to keep it a secret, but I'm happy to be someone that they can trust and that they can look up to.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you.
So as someone that receives, that nurtures, and that pours into others as well, how do you keep your cup full then? Because there's a lot of moving parts.
Yes, for sure. I like to spend time by myself, and I like watching TV. I like reading books. I also like spending time with my family, with my boyfriend, and just chilling, relaxing. I like spending a lot of time with myself so that I can just make sure like I'm good.
Yes.
My cup is filled when I'm at home, and then I have to kind of build up to go outside. I'm more of an introvert.
Same.
But when I go outside, I'm like, oh, this is fun, but it's time for me to go home now. I've been out for too long.
No, I totally get it. Totally get it. Who inspires you?
My parents inspire me. When I was younger, they did not have a lot of money, but they made sure that I went to the best schools. I went to private school until high school, and they just sacrificed so much for me. Outside of my parents, I would say Chadwick Boseman. That is one of my heroes. He was very hardworking. He had a lot of ethics, and a lot of things were important to him that are to me as well. And so when I think about someone that's hardworking and is just doing things, even though they may be struggling with their own personal battles, he continues to show up. And I was just very inspired by that. He did everything with excellence, which is what I strive to do.
That's so true. Like you don't really see, and I'm sad about that. That you know we didn't get to really see the ethics, the morals, the things that he held so dearly.
Yes.
As a person. Until he passed away and everything got revealed, and it's such an inspiration. Like I really I admired him even more.
Absolutely.
You know, I admired him as an actor, but then you get to know his life, then you admire the man that he was.
For sure. I would watch all his interviews on
I
YouTube
know.
and learn about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him.
I do like him. Okay, going back to Pilates.
Yes.
Okay, my last question. We have Pilates principles. Okay, in each of our sessions here at Sculpt, we strive to maintain those principles as living, breathing, you know, active principles in our practice. And as we teach here, we do the same thing. So it's flow, right? It's your breath, concentration, it's your precision, it's centering, it's control. It's right here at the studio. I'm trying to read off of it. If you were a Pilates principal, what do you think you would be? What resonates with you?
It would be breath for sure. Before Pilates, I would hold my breath a lot, and I didn't realize that until I started doing Pilates. Not just with me working out, but just I would be sitting at home and working, and I would find myself holding my breath. Now that I come to Pilates, I breathe. I'm very centered on my breathing, and I take that home with me into the outside world of just getting a chance to breathe deeply and feeling grounded, which helps me to concentrate on the work that I have to do.
Oh, that is such an I love that.
Thank you.
You know, I love hearing that the things are working, okay?
Yes, for
as it's
sure.
intended to do. Yeah, breath is such a powerful tool that we forget, that's very accessible. It's easy to use. It oxygenates our body. It calms our nervous system. And so when you discover the power of breath and you apply it to the principles of your life, when you're under stress, when you're trying to, just take a pause, when you're trying to meditate. You're the only one that picked breath.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
And that is, it's so profound to really like select that as your principle because it's so foundational. Without breath,
You can't do
we
anything.
have no life. So I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this evening, Jazz.
Thanks
This has
for
been
having me.
such an even deeper discovery, getting to know you.
Thank you. I appreciate you all
Yeah.
for having me.
Thanks. This is an honor and privilege for Sculpt Pilates to have Jasmine Jones, our very own 200th Sculpt Pilates class member this evening here at the studio. Thanks for balancing life together with us, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I feel good.